Most people don't know this, but shocking fact. Bones beat steel in strength? Believe it or not, when you compare the strength of bones to steel by weight, bones actually come out on top. This incredible capability stems from their unique biological structure, which combines lightweight flexibility with remarkable toughness that steel simply cannot replicate. Unlike mere rigid materials, our bones are living tissues that undergo constant change through a process known as remodeling. During remodeling, old bone is broken down and new bone is formed, enabling our bones to become denser and stronger in response to physical activities like exercise and weightlifting. This dynamic process is particularly pronounced in teenagers, who often have more robust bones due to growth spurts and increased activity levels. However, older adults may experience a decrease in bone density, making it vital for them to focus on maintaining bone health. Consuming a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, along with regular physical activity, can significantly strengthen bones. So next time you ponder strength, remember that your bones might just be outperforming steel. Discover the secrets of the F-117 Nighthawk. Although the F-117 Nighthawk stealth aircraft were officially retired in 2008, they are still very much alive, resting quietly in Nevada. Stored under what's known as Type 1000 or violet storage conditions, these aircraft are kept in fully operational condition, ready to take to the skies at a moment's notice. This careful preservation has sparked lively discussions among military enthusiasts and analysts alike, raising eyebrows about the U.S. military's potential plans to revive this iconic aircraft. What makes the Nighthawk so special is its groundbreaking stealth technology, which allows it to evade radar detection. This quality, combined with modern upgrades, could make the F-117 a valuable asset for future military operations. As tensions rise around the globe, could we see the return of the Nighthawk to our skies? You might be shocked to learn that Rudolph has a rich history. The iconic character of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first pranced into our hearts in 1939, thanks to Robert L. May, a copywriter at Montgomery Ward. He crafted a charming children's story featuring a young reindeer with a shiny red nose, designed as a promotional giveaway for the holiday season. Just imagine, in its first year alone, over 2.4 million copies of the story were distributed. Rudolph quickly became a holiday favorite, inspiring Gene Autry to record a catchy song in 1949. This tune not only topped the charts, but also firmly placed Rudolph in American culture. In 1964, the reindeer's adventures were brought to life again in a stop-motion animated TV special, capturing hearts across generations. Today, Rudolph stands as a symbol of inclusivity and the spirit of Christmas, reminding us that everyone is special in their own way. What if you tried squid ink pizza in Japan? This daring dish combines squid ink, mayonnaise, and octopus into a pizza experience like no other. Imagine a meal that looks eerily similar to something served on a haunted pirate ship. The deep black hue from the squid ink creates a striking contrast against the creamy mayonnaise, while tender chunks of octopus add a chewy texture. Japanese cuisine is known for its creativity, and this pizza is no exception. Some brave food lovers rave about its unique taste, while others may be put off by its unusual appearance. Whether you're a fan of seafood or adventurous in your dining choices, trying squid ink pizza could be a memorable culinary adventure. It challenges traditional pizza toppings and invites eaters to step outside their comfort zone. Would you take the plunge into this visually captivating, one-of-a-kind recipe? Is it really true that Morocco was America's first ally? In a fascinating twist of history, Morocco emerged as the first nation to officially recognize the United States in 1777, merely a year after the Declaration of Independence was signed. This monumental act served as a strong endorsement of the young nation's aspirations, affirming Morocco's commitment to support American independence during its challenging formative years. A few years later, the relationship deepened with the signing of a Treaty of Friendship, which remains one of the longest-standing agreements in U.S. history. This pact not only established diplomatic ties, but also offered American ships safe passage into Moroccan ports, fostering trade and commerce between the two nations. Over the decades, this partnership has evolved, showcasing Morocco's strategic significance and cultural richness as a North African ally. As history unfolded, Morocco played a vital role in bolstering American interests in the region. So next time you consider America's historical allies, remember that Morocco was the very first to step forward, shaping a remarkable legacy of friendship and cooperation. Ready to laugh your way to better health? Laughter is more than just a way to share joy. It's a powerful tool for enhancing mental well-being. When you laugh, your body responds by releasing endorphins, which are natural chemicals that promote happiness and reduce stress. This feel-good effect can lead to decreased anxiety and improved mood, making laughter a simple yet effective remedy for tough times. Interestingly, even the anticipation of laughter can trigger these positive changes in your brain, so think of it as a fun workout for your mind. Whether you're watching a funny movie, sharing jokes with friends, or simply enjoying a good chuckle, each laugh brings a boost. So why not make laughter a regular part of your day? It's contagious and can improve not only your own mental health, but also those around you. Embrace the joy of laughter and enjoy its benefits. Here's something incredible about synthetic diamond lenses. NASA and laser researchers have discovered that these advanced lenses can be game changers for space applications. Unlike typical glass or plastic lenses, synthetic diamonds can withstand the extreme heat and radiation found in outer space, where conditions can be harsh and unpredictable. Their remarkable durability means they resist both melting and fracturing, making them perfect for the challenges of space exploration. Imagine a camera on Mars capturing stunning images without worrying about lens damage. Scientists are excited about the potential of these lenses, as they could enhance telescopes and other instruments, leading to new discoveries beyond our planet. With synthetic diamond lenses, we take a giant leap forward towards exploring the universe more safely and effectively. Could this technology redefine how we understand space? Bright idea, the amazing LED light bulb solution. Did you know there's a flexible LED light bulb that can last an incredible 13 years? Designed with a shatterproof silicone casing, this innovative bulb not only stands up to daily wear and tear, but it also stays cool to the touch even after hours of use. This is a game changer for safety. Traditional bulbs can get hot and pose a burn risk if accidentally touched, especially for children and pets. Thanks to its unique design, this LED bulb is perfect for both indoor and outdoor lighting. Whether you need it for your home, office, or campsite, its durability and flexibility make it adaptable to any situation. Plus, using LED technology means it consumes less energy, helping you save on electricity bills while being environmentally friendly. With options to brighten up any space without the worry of breakage or overheating, wouldn't you want to switch to this revolutionary lighting solution? The future of lighting looks bright and safe. Believe it or not, a war that lasted 335 years. This extraordinary tale is known as the Dutch Scilly War, which started in 1651 and lingered without a single battle or loss of life. The bizarre conflict arose from a dispute tied to the English Civil War, illustrating how complicated historical events can lead to unexpected outcomes. Despite its name, the war was mostly a paperwork affair, involving the Netherlands and the tiny Scilly Isles off the coast of England. For over 3 centuries, the two sides maintained a state of war on paper, while life continued normally. People went about their daily routines, entirely unaware that a conflict existed. It wasn't until 1986 that the Dutch finally recognized they had actually forgotten about the war. This strange occurrence highlights how history can be filled with oddities, making us reflect on how sometimes it's not the battles, but the peace that deserves the most attention. Isn't it fascinating that an official war could come to an end just because of collective forgetfulness? Why exactly does the UAE want a green city? The United Arab Emirates, UAE, is stepping up its game with an ambitious plan to build a city powered completely by renewable energy. This innovative project aims to create a sustainable urban environment that runs on clean sources like solar and wind energy. By focusing on a zero-waste ecological system, the city will recycle materials and minimize trash, cutting back on pollution and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. Imagine a place where everything from energy to transportation is designed with the planet in mind. This not only promotes a healthier atmosphere, but also sets an example for other nations striving for sustainability. The UAE envisions a future where cities coexist harmoniously with nature, showcasing that a greener urban lifestyle is possible. Could this become the blueprint for cities around the globe? Surprisingly, it's a fact that our teeth rival shark teeth. You might be amazed to discover that human teeth, like the formidable teeth of sharks, possess incredible strength due to their composition of enamel, the hardest substance found in our bodies. However, sharks have a notable advantage. They can continuously lose and regrow their teeth throughout their lives, sometimes shedding thousands over time. In contrast, humans typically only get two sets of teeth. First, our baby teeth, which fall out, and then our permanent teeth, which we hope will last into old age. Isn't it fascinating that while our teeth are built to endure significant wear and tear, we can only replace them once? This limitation highlights the critical importance of dental care for us. Tooth decay or damage can result in painful gaps or costly dental procedures. Our teeth also reflect our overall health, serving as indicators of nutrition and hygiene. So while our teeth share the strength of shark teeth, it's essential that we prioritize good dental habits to maintain our unique set and ensure they serve us well throughout our lives. Did you know that Triceratops had a social life? Fossil evidence suggests these fascinating dinosaurs lived in herds, much like some animals today. Their impressive frills and distinctive horns weren't just for show. They played a crucial role in social interactions and helped individual Triceratops recognize each other. Imagine a bustling group of these giant herbivores roaming the lush landscapes of the late Cretaceous period, using their striking features to communicate and bond. The combination of their formidable horns and protective frills made Triceratops one of the most unique herbivores of its time, allowing them to deter predators and navigate their world effectively. Living in herds provided safety in numbers and likely fostered social behaviors, similar to what we observe in modern-day animals. So, next time you think of Triceratops, remember that these dinosaurs were not just solitary giants, but part of a dynamic community. Is it really true that geese fly higher than Everest? Absolutely. The bar-headed goose is celebrated for its extraordinary migration across the Himalayas, reaching astonishing heights of up to 2,900 feet. This elevation surpasses even Mount Everest. How do they do it? These remarkable birds have developed specialized hemoglobin, which allows them to extract oxygen efficiently from the thin mountain air. This adaptation is crucial for their survival at such high altitudes, where the oxygen levels can be extremely low. In addition, their unique wing beat pattern helps them conserve energy during the long journey. Each year, bar-headed geese migrate about 1,600 kilometers between Central Asia and India, making them one of the world's highest-flying migratory birds. Picture watching these geese soaring gracefully above the rugged peaks of the Himalayas. It's a breathtaking sight that truly highlights nature's wonders. This might surprise you, the world's largest pearl. In a remarkable story of chance and luck, a Filipino fisherman stumbled upon an extraordinary find while out at sea. Weighing a staggering 75 pounds, this pearl was hidden inside a giant clam, waiting patiently to be discovered. For a decade, the fisherman kept this treasure under his bed, unaware of its staggering potential value. When he finally learned that it could be worth as much as $100 million, it changed everything. The pearl, known as the Pearl of Lao Tzu, is not just a stunning natural wonder. It also tells a fascinating tale of luck and the ocean's secrets. The giant clam that housed it is crucial to marine ecosystems, making this story a reminder of how nature continually surprises us. Can you imagine finding something so incredible and not knowing its worth for years? This might surprise you. Toasted bread is calorie twins. Many people believe that toasting bread somehow makes it healthier or lowers its calorie count. But that's a common misconception. In reality, a slice of toasted bread has about the same calories as the same slice of bread before it gets that golden, crispy finish. So if you're crunching down on toast thinking you're cutting calories, think again. However, there's a twist. The magic might lie in the texture. When you toast bread, it becomes crispier, which can change how you eat it. This delightful crunch can encourage you to savor each bite a bit longer, leading to slower eating and, surprisingly, a quicker sense of fullness. When you take your time eating your toast, your brain gets the chance to signal you're satisfied. So while toasting doesn't shave off any calories, it might just help you enjoy your meal more slowly, potentially reducing how much you eat overall. Next time you pop that bread into the toaster, remember, it's all about how you savor it. Is it really true that discover the fascinating world of sumo wrestling? This traditional Japanese sport, rich in culture, has captivated audiences for over 1,500 years. Sumo isn't merely two hefty athletes clashing in a ring. It's a majestic spectacle filled with rituals, ceremonies, and deep-rooted traditions. Before each match, wrestlers perform ceremonial practices, such as purifying the ring with salt and executing a unique dance known as shiko. These rituals are deeply intertwined with Shinto beliefs, emphasizing the spiritual significance behind the sport. The lineage of sumo dates back to ancient Japan, where it originally served to entertain the gods and ensure bountiful harvests. As centuries progressed, sumo evolved into the sport we recognize today, complete with a structured ranking system and unique attire, like the distinctive mawashi, a traditional belt. Wrestlers, referred to as rikishi, dedicate their lives to intense training and disciplined diets. This blend of fierce competition and a profound respect for tradition makes a sumo match an extraordinary experience. Today, sumo wrestling stands as an iconic symbol of Japanese culture, attracting fans and enthusiasts from around the globe. Did you know that dinosaurs' reproduction remains a mystery? Although these amazing creatures roamed the Earth millions of years ago, scientists are still puzzled about how they brought new life into their world. The size and anatomical complexities of dinosaurs add layers of intrigue to this topic. Fossil evidence offers only limited clues, making it difficult for researchers to draw definitive conclusions. Some scientists believe that dinosaur reproductive behaviors might have been similar to those of modern reptiles or birds, suggesting they could have laid eggs in nests. However, without direct evidence, these theories remain speculative. Paleontologists worldwide are tirelessly studying fossilized remains to find more clues. Each discovery, whether it be an egg or a footprint, helps build a better understanding of these magnificent creatures. The mystery of how dinosaurs reproduced not only sparks curiosity, but also fuels ongoing research that connects us to Earth's distant past. What do you think dinosaurs would have done when it was time to have babies? Ever thought about why we hunt for the Yeti? The Yeti, often called the abominable snowman, is a mysterious figure from Himalayan folklore, captivating imaginations for years. Interest in this elusive creature really took off in the 20th century when explorers discovered huge footprints in the snow, fueling tales of a giant, ape-like being dwelling in the remote, icy mountains. Expeditions sprang up like wildfire, with adventurers hoping to capture evidence of its existence. Despite countless searches, climbers and scientists have yet to find definitive proof that the Yeti is real. So why does this legend continue to capture our hearts? Perhaps it's the allure of the unknown, the thrill of adventure, or our fascination with cryptids. The Yeti symbolizes how humans are drawn to the mysteries of nature, constantly searching for what we might not fully understand. Could it be that some legends are meant to remain just that? Legends? Did you know bigger skulls don't mean smarter brains? In the 19th century, many scientists made the surprising mistake of linking larger skull sizes with greater intelligence. They thought that if a person had a bigger head, they must be smarter because, after all, more space could mean more brain power, right? However, this idea was fundamentally flawed. Intelligence is a complex trait influenced by various factors, including genetics, environment, and education. The brain's structure and functionality matter far more than sheer size. Despite the popular belief at the time, cognitive abilities can be found in brains of all shapes and sizes. This misconception has since been debunked, reminding us that intelligence can't be measured by physical dimensions. So did these scientists overlook the incredible diversity of human intellect? Believe it or not, lungfish can breathe air. These remarkable creatures have a unique ability that sets them apart from many other fish. Lungfish are found in some low-oxygen environments, such as stagnant ponds or muddy waters, where they face challenges other fish cannot. During dry spells, when water levels drop, lungfish can adapt by surfacing to gulp air directly from the atmosphere. This incredible adaptation allows them to survive for extended periods without water. Equipped with a specialized lung-like structure, they can breathe air, which is quite different from the gills that most fish use. Some species of lungfish even go into a state of dormancy, burying themselves in mud and entering a sort of hibernation until the next rainfall brings back their aquatic habitat. With this amazing survival technique, lungfish thrive in harsh conditions that would be deadly for other fish. So the next time you're at the water's edge, consider the extraordinary lungfish and its amazing abilities to withstand droughts and low oxygen scenarios. Prepare to be amazed by the rare albino seal discovery. In 2020, a captivating albino seal was found in Russia, surprising everyone with its striking reddish fur and vibrant blue eyes. This unusual combination makes it a standout among seals, as albinism is incredibly rare in these marine mammals. Experts estimate that the chance of finding an albino seal is about 1 in 1,000, making this a truly unique find. Albinism occurs when animals lack melanin, the pigment that gives color to their fur and skin, resulting in their light appearance. While this seal's stunning looks are eye-catching, they also come with challenges. Without natural pigments, albino animals can be more vulnerable to sun exposure and other environmental hazards. This extraordinary seal has not only captured the hearts of onlookers, but also highlighted the importance of conservation efforts to protect such rare creatures in their natural habitats. Is it really true that Adams's son became president? Yes, it is. John Quincy Adams made history as the first son of a sitting president to ascend to the presidency himself. He served from 1825 to 1829, following in the footsteps of his father, John Adams, who was the second president of the United States. This unique father-son duo occupies a special place in American history, showcasing the legacy of political families in the United States. During his presidency, John Quincy Adams focused on promoting education, infrastructure, and scientific development, although he faced considerable opposition from political rivals. His time in office wasn't fully smooth, but his commitment to long-term national progress remained strong. After his presidency, he continued to serve his country as a member of the House of Representatives, defending the right to free speech and fighting against slavery. The connection between father and son in the political realm illustrates how the Adams family left an indelible mark on the early years of America. Isn't it fascinating how family legacies shape our history? Why exactly does Michael Bay change his mind on Affleck? During the casting process for the blockbuster movie Armageddon in 1998, director Michael Bay found himself unimpressed by Ben Affleck's initial screen test. Affleck, who was still establishing his career, didn't quite capture the vision Bay had for the role. However, producer Jerry Bruckheimer saw something in Affleck that Bay missed. After Bruckheimer encouraged Bay to give Affleck another chance, the actor took that feedback to heart. He focused on getting in shape and lost weight, transforming his look before the next audition. This time, Affleck impressed Bay with his charisma and determination, ultimately winning the role. This story highlights how crucial second chances can be in the entertainment industry and reminds us that hard work and dedication can lead to great opportunities. Believe it or not, Kentucky had a bathing law. Back in the 1800s, the state of Kentucky decided to tackle the issue of hygiene by passing a rather unusual law. Citizens were required to bathe at least once a year. Imagine that. This law reflected the social concerns of the time, as many people were unaware of the importance of regular bathing for health. The reason behind this mandate stemmed from the era's struggles with disease and a lack of understanding about germs. Oftentimes, poor hygiene contributed to illnesses, so lawmakers thought they could make a positive change by encouraging cleanliness. The law might sound funny to us today, but it shows how far society has come in recognizing the importance of personal hygiene. While this quirky regulation is long gone, it serves as a reminder of how attitudes toward cleanliness and health have evolved significantly. Can you picture the conversations that must have happened when people realized they were legally required to wash up at least once a year? Surprising news about autopilot and a toddler's status. There's an intriguing question bubbling up about a 2-year-old named Uzia and her place in America. The discussion centers on autopilot technology and whether it's essential for young children like Uzia to be considered members of the U.S. This debate is rooted in the broader context of innovation in transportation, particularly how advancements are reshaping our nation's approach to regulation and citizenship. Meanwhile, DN America is stepping up, creating opportunities and full-time positions for many individuals. This blend of automation and human ambition raises critical questions. How do we balance progress in technology with the values of citizenship and community? As more families navigate these changes, Uzia's unique case could spotlight how advancements impact even the youngest among us. What do you think this means for future generations? Is it really true that Hammurabi shaped our laws? The Code of Hammurabi, created by the Babylonian king Hammurabi around 1754 BCE, is one of the earliest and most comprehensive written legal codes we know of. This remarkable document consists of 282 laws etched into a giant stone stele, covering nearly every aspect of society, from trade and property rights to family matters and punishments. Perhaps one of its most famous principles is lex talionis, or the law of retaliation, which suggests that a punishment should fit the crime. However, it's important to note that this principle didn't apply equally to everyone. The consequences of actions varied significantly depending on a person's social class. This ancient code not only governed daily life in Mesopotamia, but also laid the groundwork for legal systems in many cultures that followed, influencing the very idea of justice throughout history. How did such a simple idea of fairness grow into the complex laws we have today? Let's uncover the truth about hummingbird feet. These incredible creatures are a marvel of nature, not just because of their dazzling colors, but also due to their fascinating adaptations. Hummingbirds belonging to the Apodiformes group are uniquely built for flight. Their tiny feet are not designed for walking or hopping. Instead, they primarily serve for perching and building nests. Imagine that. Without knees, hummingbirds rely solely on their wings for movement, showcasing an extraordinary example of efficiency in the animal kingdom. Their ability to hover in midair is simply enchanting, as they flap their wings up to 80 times per second. This remarkable wing structure allows them to zip from flower to flower, sipping nectar with their long, specialized tongues. Their small size does not limit them. It actually enhances their agility, enabling them to navigate through tight spaces. Every time you see a hummingbird flit around your garden, remember that its incredible design is a result of millions of years of evolution, proving that even the smallest creatures can pack a big punch. Guess what really drives early computer heat? The NEAC, a groundbreaking early computer, relied on a staggering 18,000 vacuum tubes to perform calculations. These tubes were essential for the computer to function, but they also had a fascinating side effect. They generated an enormous amount of heat. In fact, the heat produced by the NEMI was so intense that it could actually be used to cook food. This extraordinary characteristic showcases just how primitive technology was in the early days of computing. While today's computers are sleek and efficient, the NEAC reminds us of a time when machines were bulky, complicated, and required constant cooling to operate. The story of the NEAC highlights not just the evolution of technology, but also the creativity and ingenuity of those who built it. Can you imagine a world where computers doubled as kitchen appliances? Here's a wild fact about Bill Clinton's sax skills. Before he became the 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton was known for his impressive talent as a saxophonist. In 1992, during his presidential campaign, he made a memorable appearance on the Arsenio Hall show, where he showcased his musical abilities by playing the saxophone. This unexpected performance endeared him to many voters and helped shape his image as a relatable and charismatic candidate. Clinton's love for jazz and the saxophone began in his youth, influenced by legends like John Coltrane and Duke Ellington. His ability to connect with the younger audience through music demonstrated his understanding of pop culture and helped break the mold of traditional political figures. Playing that night not only highlighted his unique personality, but also underscored how music can bridge gaps between different generations. The blend of politics and music created a memorable moment, showing that even potential leaders can have hobbies that resonate with the public. What do you think? Should politicians share more of their talents? What if we're alone in the universe? The Great Filter theory poses an intriguing question about the chances of intelligent life beyond Earth. It suggests that there might be significant obstacles or filters that prevent civilizations from developing to the point where they can communicate across the stars. These barriers could exist at different stages. Perhaps life is incredibly rare, or maybe civilizations tend to self-destruct before they reach advanced technological capabilities. This raises critical questions about our own existence. If we're not alone, why haven't we made contact with other intelligent beings? Or if we are indeed the only advanced civilization, what could that mean for our future? Understanding the Great Filter might help us unlock secrets about our own development and survival as a species, while also sparking our imagination about the mysteries of the universe. Most people don't know this about Korovnik's windows. These fascinating features can be spotted in older homes across Vermont. According to local legend, Korovnik's windows are specially designed to keep away mythical beings known as Charovniks, who are said to be mischievous spirits. The unique shape and style of these windows create a barrier that prevents these creatures from flying through them. The windows often have distinctive four triangular tops and fit snugly into the architecture, adding a charming aesthetic that ties in beautifully with the history of the homes. As you stroll through Vermont, you might notice how many of these windows have survived the test of time, standing as a testament to the stories and beliefs of those who lived there long ago. Besides their enchanting lore, these windows also serve a practical purpose, helping to keep the homes warmer during the chilly winters. So the next time you're admiring Vermont's historic homes, take a moment to appreciate the whimsical story behind Charovnik's windows and the charm they bring to the landscape. Guess what really drives the Great Pyramid's shape? It turns out the Great Pyramid of Giza has 8 sides instead of the usual 4. While most pyramids are built with a traditional 4-sided design, this ancient wonder features a fascinating twist. Each of its 8 sides subtly curves inward and meets at a point at the top, creating a unique octagonal shape that is not easily spotted from the ground. This design wasn't just for show. It may have helped the pyramid reflect sunlight and appear even more majestic in its time. The clever architects of ancient Egypt understood how to manipulate shape and light, making this pyramid stand out from others across the world. So the next time you think of the Great Pyramid, remember it's not just a simple, straightforward structure. It's an architectural marvel with hidden complexities that continue to amaze us even today. Why did Ruth Wakefield change chocolate forever? In the 1930s, Ruth Wakefield was running her Toll House Inn when she encountered a baking dilemma. She ran out of baker's chocolate, a common ingredient for cookies, but instead of giving up, she grabbed a semi-sweet chocolate bar. Ruth expected the chocolate to melt and blend into the dough, creating a rich chocolate flavor throughout. To her surprise, the pieces held their shape while baking. The result was a delicious cookie with gooey, melted chocolate chips that delighted her guests. This unexpected twist led to the creation of the chocolate chip cookie, which quickly gained popularity and became a staple in kitchens around the world. Today, this beloved treat is enjoyed in countless variations, from soft and chewy to crispy and crunchy. Ruth's innovative approach not only saved her batch of cookies, but also revolutionized dessert forever, leading to a global love affair with the chocolate chip cookie. Have you tried baking your own version? Most people don't know this, but Lego built a Titanic. The largest Lego set ever created is an astonishing replica of the RMS Titanic, boasting a staggering 9,090 pieces. This intricate model not only captures the grandeur of the original ship, but also presents builders with numerous opportunities for mistakes. As you piece together this colossal set, you'll need to focus and follow the detailed instructions carefully to avoid mishaps. Interestingly, the original Titanic is known for its tragic fate, which makes assembling its Lego counterpart all the more intriguing. Imagine the excitement of constructing a ship that once sailed the seas, while also evoking the memories of its historical journey. Whether you're a seasoned LEGO fan or just starting, this challenge offers hours of creative fun. So are you ready to set sail on this building adventure? Believe it or not, phone jacks date back to 1878. It's fascinating to think that the basic design of phone jacks we use today hasn't changed much over the years, even as the sizes have. Back in the late 19th century, Alexander Graham Bell and his contemporaries laid the groundwork for telecommunications, introducing the first versions of plugs and sockets. Despite various updates and shifts in technology, the core principles of how these connectors work have remained remarkably consistent. They allow for sound to travel through wires, enabling clear communication over distances. While you might have noticed different sizes, like the mini jack used in headphones today, the essential function of transmitting audio has stayed true. Even as tech evolves, our reliance on these jacks, be it for phones or headphones, makes you appreciate how far we've come while still holding on to the simplicity of early inventions. Here's what actually happens when paper meets fire. Flame-resistant paper is a superhero in the world of safety, designed to endure extreme heat. Instead of turning to ash, this remarkable paper chars when exposed to flames, serving as a protective barrier that slows down the spread of fire. You'll find it in places like firefighting manuals and as insulation in electrical applications. In the past, asbestos paper was the go-to for fire resistance. But due to serious health risks linked to asbestos, safer materials have taken its place. Today, flame-resistant papers are made using non-toxic chemicals that protect both our lives and the environment. So next time you see a firefighting manual, remember that the pages are there to help keep you safe, working behind the scenes to prevent disaster. Guess what really drives quirky toilet seat designs? Bailey Hakawa is redefining bathroom humor with her unique creations. Imagine opening your bathroom door to be greeted by a toilet seat shaped like a delicious sandwich or a full breakfast platter. These eye-catching designs do more than just serve a function. They spark joy and conversation, turning an ordinary bathroom accessory into a topic of fun. With a background in design, Hakawa blends creativity with a playful twist, proving that even the smallest details in home decor can reflect our personalities. By using whimsical shapes and bright colors, she encourages people to not take life too seriously, transforming restrooms into playful spaces. So why settle for boring when you can brighten your day with laughter? Hakawa's inventive approach invites everyone to explore how design can merge with humor, inspiring us to bring unexpected joy into our everyday lives. What if I told you drums communicated over 100 miles? Long before phones and the internet, African tribes had an extraordinary way of sending messages using drums. This impressive method allowed them to share news across vast distances, reaching up to 100 miles. These drumming patterns weren't just random beats, they conveyed specific messages, much like a language of their own. For example, different rhythms might signal a call for help, a change in leadership, or even details about an upcoming celebration. The unique sounds of the drums traveled through the air, bridging the gap between communities and enhancing their connections. Such innovative methods of communication illustrate how resourceful people can be when it comes to keeping in touch. So the next time you hear a drum, think about the stories and messages it might carry from far away. Hard to believe, but pigeons were war heroes. During World War I, these remarkable birds played a vital role in communication on the battlefield. With trenches often separating soldiers from the outside world, traditional means of sending messages were largely ineffective. Enter carrier pigeons, who took to the skies, bravely flying over enemy lines and delivering crucial messages to commanders. One particularly famous pigeon, Cher Ami, became a legend for her daring missions. Despite facing gunfire and harsh weather, Cher Ami successfully delivered a message that saved a battalion of soldiers trapped in combat. For her unwavering courage, she was awarded a medal for her bravery, showcasing how animals like Cher Ami made significant contributions during wartime. The story of war pigeons serves as a reminder of the surprising ways animals have assisted humans in dire situations. Can you imagine a tiny pigeon carrying messages across dangerous battlefields? Believe it or not, cleaner shrimp are ocean superheroes. The Indo-Pacific cleaner, Shrimp, or Lismara amboinensis, is more than just a colorful crustacean you'll find in vibrant reefs. It's an essential player in marine ecosystems. These tiny creatures set up cleaning stations, where fish line up to get rid of parasites and dead skin. This not only keeps the fish healthy, but also strengthens the entire reef community. Remarkably, while they munch on debris, cleaner shrimp pose no threat to corals or other aquarium species, making them a beneficial addition to underwater habitats. Their striking colors and energetic movements capture the attention of divers and snorkelers alike, showcasing the beauty of marine life. So next time you see a cleaner shrimp hard at work, remember that it's not just the fish that benefit from this tiny superhero's skills. Can you believe a cockroach lives without its head? This incredible insect showcases remarkable resilience, managing to survive for several weeks after losing its noggin. Cockroaches have an incredible ability to function without their heads, thanks to their unique physiology. Unlike humans, their brains are not centralized but spread throughout their bodies, allowing them to help control vital functions like movement and eating even without a head. Interestingly, a cockroach's head is mainly used for eating and drinking, so eventually the insect will die of thirst if it can't access food or water. While most of us would struggle to survive under such circumstances, cockroaches have thrived for millions of years, adapting to a variety of environments and challenges. Their impressive durability makes them some of the toughest survivors on the planet. So the next time you see one scuttling across the floor, remember just how resilient these creatures really are. Can watching movies really reduce anxiety? Recent research highlights that tuning into our favorite films can have soothing effects on our mind and emotions. When we replay a movie we love, it provides a sense of comfort and familiarity, which can be incredibly calming during stressful times. This phenomenon occurs because familiar scenes often trigger positive memories and feelings, helping to ease anxiety. The experience of watching a well-loved movie can also serve as a mental escape, pulling us away from overwhelming thoughts and worries. As the story unfolds and we dive into the characters' journeys, our brains release feel-good chemicals like dopamine, further improving our mood. This is particularly beneficial during moments of anxiety, as it enables us to relax and recharge. So the next time you're feeling a bit anxious, grab some popcorn and hit play on that favorite film. Could it be that movies are more than just entertainment? They might just be a helpful tool for mental wellness. Elephants are changing fast in Mozambique. Recent studies show that these majestic creatures are evolving due to heavy poaching pressures. The percentage of tuskless females has soared from just 3% to a staggering 51%. This shift is not just a statistic, it could profoundly impact their behavior and the ecosystems they help shape. Tuskless elephants may adapt their feeding habits and social structures, leading to changes in how they interact with their environment. For example, without tusks, these elephants may rely more on their strength in other ways, like using their trunks to dig for water or food. Their ability to create and maintain habitats, such as pushing down trees to create clearings, might also change. As more elephants lose their tusks, we could see a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem. Can you imagine a future where elephants thrive without tusks? Did you know Uranus was named after a king? For over 40 years, the planet we now know as Uranus was actually called Georgium Sidus, which means George's star in Latin. This name was in honor of King George III of Britain, who ruled during the 18th century. When astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered the planet in 1781, he wanted to honor the king due to the support he received for his astronomical research. Although this name was popular in Britain, it didn't stick around everywhere. Astronomers in other countries preferred naming it after the Greek god of the sky, Uranus. By 1850, the name Uranus became widely accepted, and today it's appreciated for its connection to mythology. Isn't it fascinating how names evolve and reflect our history? What might have happened if Georgium Sidus had remained the official name? Prepare to be amazed by 228 jumps in seconds. A young man recently achieved an incredible feat by completing 228 jumps in just about 2.30 seconds, setting a new record that has everyone talking. It's hard to grasp how someone can jump so many times in such a short span, but this remarkable performance showcases not just stamina, but also extraordinary coordination and agility. Picture it, the rapid rhythm of his feet hitting the ground, each leap pushing him into the air with precision. Achievements like these inspire all of us to challenge our limits, showing that with practice and dedication, we can accomplish things that seem almost impossible. Athletes train for years to master their skills, and moments like this spark excitement and curiosity around what's possible in sports. What other records could be broken by determined individuals? Here's what actually happens when you use a Kodak camera. The Kodak camera, launched in 1888, revolutionized photography by making it accessible to the masses. It came preloaded with 100 photos, allowing anyone to take pictures without needing a deep understanding of the process. But here's the catch. Once you filled up the roll, you had to mail the entire camera back to the factory for processing. Imagine having to send your smartphone back to its manufacturer after taking all your selfies. This meant that people eagerly awaited their developed pictures, often for weeks, excited about the memories captured. This early approach made photography feel special, transforming it from a task reserved for professionals into a hobby anyone could enjoy. It wasn't just about snapping photos, it was about anticipation and sharing moments with loved ones. Aren't you curious how this changed the way we capture memories today? This might surprise you, the first Stanley Cup in America. In 1917, the Stanley Cup Final made history by taking place in the United States for the very first time. The Seattle Metropolitans, a team from the Pacific Coast Hockey Association, faced off against the Montreal Canadiens. This matchup wasn't just another game. It was a pivotal moment in hockey as the Metropolitans took victory, becoming the first American team to claim the coveted cup. Their win was more than just a trophy. It symbolized the growing popularity of ice hockey in the U.S., showcasing a shift from a predominantly Canadian sport to one that would engage fans across borders. The excitement of that final match, complete with intense competition and passionate supporters, paved the way for future NHL expansion. So every time you think of the Stanley Cup, remember the Metropolitans' groundbreaking accomplishment that changed hockey forever. Did you know that many animals see in color too? It's not just humans who enjoy the vibrant world of colors. Birds, fish, and mammals have evolved color vision that allows them to perceive a full spectrum, similar to how we do. This ability is crucial for their survival. Imagine a bird spotting a bright red berry among green leaves. It can easily identify ripe fruit ready for munching, ensuring it gets the nutrition it needs. Fish rely on colors to find mates and avoid predators, while many mammals use this skill to hunt or forage. The rich palette of colors in nature plays an essential role in the lives of these creatures, helping them navigate their environment. This colorful vision enhances their interactions with the world, making every day a vibrant adventure. So next time you admire a colorful sunset, remember that many animals are experiencing their own brand of color magic all around us. Surprisingly, the Lone Star tick causes food allergies. This creepy crawly, found mostly in the southeastern and eastern United States, carries a unique sugar molecule called alpha-gal. When a person is bitten by this tick, their body can start producing antibodies against alpha-gal, which might lead to surprising reactions. Many people don't realize that once they're sensitized, eating red meat or other mammal products can trigger allergic reactions, from hives to severe anaphylaxis. The tick's bite essentially transforms some people's bodies, changing how they react to food. Furthermore, this allergy can develop days or even weeks after being bitten, making it tricky to connect the dots. With the rise of tick populations across various regions, understanding the dangers of the Lone Star tick is more important than ever. Are you aware of how ticks can alter your diet? Hard to believe, but mayonnaise is a sport now. In Kentucky, the annual mayonnaise eating contest attracts brave competitors who take on the challenge of consuming more than a gallon of mayonnaise in just 8 minutes. This outrageous event showcases the extreme lengths some people will go to in the world of competitive eating, pushing the boundaries of what our stomachs can really handle. Participants train rigorously, honing their skills in jaw strength and swallowing speed, often competing against each other in a high-stakes showdown filled with laughter and cheers from onlookers. The contest has become a quirky local tradition, celebrating not just the sheer volume of mayonnaise consumed, but also the spirit of fun and camaraderie amongst competitors. Can you imagine the flavor explosions and the impressive spectacle as they race against the clock? It's an unforgettable experience that leaves both participants and spectators talking about it long after the contest ends. Did you know Larry Ellison bought most of Lanai? In 2012, Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle Corporation, made headlines when he purchased 98% of Lanai, Hawaii's sixth largest island, for around $300 million. This stunning acquisition transformed Lanai, known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage. Ellison envisioned developing luxury resorts and preserving the island's natural beauty while revamping its economy. Before his purchase, Lanai was primarily known for pineapple plantations and was home to a small population. With the tech giant's investment, residents hoped for new opportunities without losing the island's charm. Ellison's ownership sparked both excitement and concern among locals. While many welcomed potential economic growth, others worried about the impacts of tourism and commercial developments on their lives and environment. Lanai offers stunning vistas, rare wildlife, and a unique blend of history and culture, making Ellison's ownership a significant chapter in the island's story. What do you think the future holds for Lanai under Ellison's influence? Have you ever marveled at Papua New Guinea's languages? This vibrant island nation holds the title of the most linguistically diverse country in the world, boasting a staggering 832 spoken languages. Imagine walking through a single village and hearing people communicate in several different tongues. Languages like Tok Pisin and Hirimotu are used widely, but most are specific to smaller communities, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the regions. Each language offers a unique way of understanding the world, shaped by the history and environment of its speakers. The abundance of languages is also a testament to the country's rugged geography, which has fostered isolated communities that develop their distinct dialects over time. However, this linguistic diversity faces threats from globalization and modern technology, as younger generations shift to more dominant languages like English. Preserving these languages is vital for maintaining cultural heritage, as many carry stories, traditions, and wisdom handed down through generations. With such a wealth of linguistic diversity, how can we ensure these languages survive for future generations? Why do ant queens live so long? Ant queens, the heart of their colonies, can live for an astonishing 30 years. This remarkable lifespan plays a crucial role in the survival and expansion of ant colonies. Unlike worker ants, whose lives typically last just a few months to a couple of years, queens dedicate their lives to laying eggs. A single queen can produce thousands of offspring, ensuring the colony remains strong and vibrant. As she lays eggs, a queen not only contributes to her colony's numbers, but also helps maintain its vital social structure. While worker ants handle tasks like foraging for food and caring for the young, the queen's long life means stability for the colony. This longevity helps in colonies weather changes in their environment, fostering resilience even in difficult times. It's fascinating how such a tiny creature can have such a massive impact on an entire community, right? Understanding the queen's role and lifespan opens up a whole world of insights into ant society and their incredible organizational skills. Did you know giant anteaters have long tongues? These fascinating creatures can reach nearly 6 feet in length, but their mouths are surprisingly narrow, only about an inch wide. This unique design is perfect for their diet of insects, especially ants and termites. Giant anteaters have long, sticky tongues that can extend up to 2 feet. They flick their tongues in and out rapidly, capturing hundreds of insects in just one feeding session. It's a remarkable sight to observe in the wild. Their specialized mouths and tongues help them thrive in their habitats, which include grasslands and forests across Central and South America. Despite their size, giant anteaters are mostly solitary and hold an important role in their ecosystem by helping control insect populations. So the next time you think about how animals eat, remember the giant anteater and its incredible tongue. Who wouldn't find that amazing? Let's uncover the truth about digital pens. These fascinating gadgets are changing the way we write and create. Imagine having a pen that not only lets you jot down your thoughts in your own handwriting, but also records your voice as you go. That's what digital pens can do. They capture everything you write, draw, or sketch on any surface, effectively turning your physical notes into digital files. This transformation means that you can easily find that great idea or doodle you had last week thanks to search functions. Whether you're a student, artist, or busy professional, digital pens streamline how you interact with paper, making your notes more organized and accessible than ever before. As we move further into the digital age, this technology opens up exciting possibilities for creativity and productivity. Ready to make your handwriting searchable? Believe it or not, the Flickbook machine is magical. This innovative device, created by artist J.Z. Fontaine, brings drawings to life in a captivating way. Imagine holding a small book that, when flipped rapidly, transforms static images into moving tales right before your eyes. The Flickbook machine is like a mini cinema, allowing you to enjoy vintage animation anywhere you go. By using clever flipbook mechanics, it combines art and technology, giving a fresh twist to storytelling. In a world that often feels dominated by digital screens, this compact invention encourages people to appreciate the charm of hand-drawn art. Each flicker of the pages evokes nostalgia for a time when animations were crafted frame by frame. Art enthusiasts and animation lovers alike can relish the tactile experience of physically handling the book while savoring the delightful motion of the drawings. Whether you're sharing it with friends or enjoying a quiet moment alone, the Flickbook machine offers a joyful escape. So next time you're searching for a unique gift or a fun way to enjoy animation, why not try your hand at creating your own Flickbook? You might be surprised to learn about pop-up ads. In the early days of the internet, the creator of pop-up ads, Ethan Zuckerman, never imagined that his idea would be so widely used and at times hated. Originally designed to capture attention and drive traffic to websites, he quickly realized that these ads often frustrated users instead of engaging them. Zuckerman expressed remorse for his invention, acknowledging how it contributed to a chaotic online experience. This revelation sheds light on the unforeseen consequences of digital innovations. What starts as a creative idea can lead to unexpected backlash. While pop-up ads were intended to help websites thrive, their intrusive nature often interrupts browsing, making people feel overwhelmed. This situation reminds us that not all innovations are received positively, and designers must consider how their creations affect users. So, how can we innovate without annoyingly interrupting each other? Is it really true that jukeboxes sparked a music rebellion? You bet! Back in the day, jukeboxes were the heartbeat of social gatherings, playing tunes that got everyone dancing. But savvy music lovers found clever ways to bend the rules. Some would use toothpicks to manipulate the machines, allowing them to keep the music playing endlessly. This small act of rebellion turned jukeboxes into a magical source of non-stop entertainment, creating a lively atmosphere wherever they were found. The creativity behind this trick reveals a fascinating part of music history. It wasn't just about listening to a few songs. It was about connecting with friends, enjoying life, and embracing a sense of freedom through music. This little-known rebellion highlighted how people can innovate and have fun even when faced with limitations. So next time you hear a classic tune from a jukebox, remember the joyful spirit that once pushed its buttons. Here's something incredible about how magnets work. Magnets have a special power that attracts certain materials, thanks to something called a magnetic field. This field is invisible but incredibly strong and can influence the tiny magnetic domains found in ferromagnetic materials such as iron, nickel, and cobalt. When you bring a magnet close to these metals, the magnetic domains align in the same direction, creating a strong, attractive force that pulls the materials together. This is why a magnet easily lifts a paperclip or a nail. On the flip side, materials like plastic, wood, or glass do not respond to magnets, which is why they can be handled without any magnetic pull. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a magnet can showcase the power of physics in action. Whether you're playing with refrigerator magnets or experimenting in science class, you're witnessing a cool phenomenon that bright minds have marveled at for generations. Why exactly does Lambsalis ovata attract fish? This remarkable mussel species has a fascinating strategy for survival. It uses its own body as a lure to entice unsuspecting fish. When the fish bites down on this enticing bait, the mussel takes advantage of the moment by releasing its larvae into the fish's body. These larvae then find a cozy home to grow and develop inside the fish, transforming it into a mobile nursery. This clever tactic not only allows the Lambsalis ovata to reproduce, but also ensures that its young have a safe environment during their early stages of life. The relationship between this mussel and its fish hosts is an incredible example of nature's ingenuity, showing how species can adapt their behaviors to thrive in their ecosystems. So the next time you see a mussel, remember that it might be more than just a filter feeder. It might also be a crafty fish catcher. Most people don't know this, but trees have internal clocks. Researchers in Finland discovered that birch trees exhibit fascinating biological rhythms that mirror our own. Using advanced infrared technology, they observed how these trees droop during the night and gently lift their branches before sunrise, even when no light is present. This rhythmic behavior indicates that trees aren't just reacting to the changing light of day. They possess an internal clock similar to what humans have. It's a striking revelation about plant life, suggesting that trees have their own daily routines and awareness of time. These internal rhythms help them manage processes like photosynthesis, growth, and even the timing of leaf falling. Understanding this can deepen our appreciation for trees and their role in the ecosystem. So the next time you see a tree, remember that it's not just standing still, it's living by a schedule of its own. Unexpected treasures. A W.A. ship with a bowling alley? During World War II, the USS Oahu, a U.S. Navy ship, sank near the shores of Hawaii, and today it rests on the ocean floor with its fascinating secret, a fully operational bowling alley on board. This unusual feature highlights how life at sea could be a mix of duty and leisure. Imagine sailors knocking down pins to unwind after long days. It's intriguing to think about how something as fun as bowling could become a part of a military vessel. Interestingly, this isn't the first time bowling faced scrutiny. Back in the 14th century, King Edward III of England banned the game, convinced it distracted soldiers from honing their archery skills. He found bowling so appealing that it became a threat to military readiness. Who knew a simple game could shape history and also end up the centerpiece of a shipwreck story? Guess what unusual event happened in 1957? It's hard to believe, but this year marked a surprising chapter in history involving the Helmans region and a peculiar association with mayonnaise. During this time, threats were made regarding mayonnaise, which adds a humorous twist to the serious undertones of the political climate. Even more baffling is the claim that the U.S. military used mayonnaise to help prevent rain. Yes, you read that right. This mayonnaise tactic was infused with a dash of absurdity, leaving many to question if it was a genuine strategy or simply a myth. The intrigue around this era reveals how food items like mayonnaise can unexpectedly weave into the fabric of historical narratives. From protection against rain to bizarre threats, the events of 1957 certainly make for a memorable slice of history. What will they think of next? Why did Elizabeth Taylor wear a $1 million diamond? In 1964, the iconic actress stole the spotlight not just for her acting talent, but also for showcasing a stunning diamond worth over $1 million in her film. This dazzling gem was so extraordinary that it needed its own insurance policy. Elizabeth wore this remarkable piece to enhance the film's glamour, capturing audiences' attention both on-screen and off. Diamonds have long symbolized luxury and beauty, but this particular stone took that to another level. The film, which featured her alongside her famous co-star, became a sensation partly because of the jewel's extravagant presence. Elizabeth Taylor's love for jewelry was well known. She famously said, "Big girls need big diamonds." This was true for her role in this movie, as the diamond wasn't just a prop, but a character in its own right. Its sparkle matched Taylor's star power, creating a memorable moment in film history. Can you imagine the buzz it created when audiences first saw her, adorned with such an exquisite piece? You might be shocked to learn that Jock is royalty. Jock is no ordinary cat. He's a marmalade cat living in Harpswell, the historic home of Winston Churchill. The Churchill family has a fascinating tradition of always having a marmalade cat with 4 white socks and a white bib residing on the property. This charming custom dates back many years, and since Harpswell opened to the public in 1966, Jock number 7 has proudly taken on the role of family mascot. Every day, visitors come to admire not just the beautiful surroundings, but also this feline ambassador who continues the family's love for cats. Jock's unique appearance and friendly nature make him a favorite among guests. Whether he's lounging in the sun or greeting visitors, Jock embodies the spirit of the Churchill legacy while bringing joy to everyone who passes through the doors of Harpswell. Did you know that Jock is part of a long-standing family tradition? Hard to believe, but blue-footed boobies are fashionistas. This unique seabird hails from the enchanting Galapagos Islands and is famous for its stunning blue feet. During mating season, male blue-footed boobies strut their stuff, showing off those brilliant blue feet in elaborate display rituals. The trick? The brighter the blue, the more attractive the male appears to potential mates. This incredible adaptation not only catches the eye of female birds, but also serves as a signal of health and vitality. Think of it as a colorful fashion statement in the bird world. These peculiar birds engage in various courtship behaviors, such as dancing and presenting gifts, all centered around the feet. So, next time you hear about blue-footed boobies, remember that these birds aren't just about their looks. They're also demonstrating how nature's beauty plays a crucial role in love and attraction. Here's something incredible about exclusive books. Certain books are sold not just for reading, but as unique art pieces or marketing materials, creating an exciting allure around them. Imagine a beautifully crafted book that you can't just pick up from your local bookstore. These special editions often feature stunning illustrations, handmade bindings, or are even inscribed by the author. It's like holding a piece of art in your hands. Publishers might release a limited number of these books, making them highly sought after by collectors and fans alike. Some are used to promote a brand or company, transforming the book into a tool for storytelling and marketing. The exclusivity of these selections often enhances their value, making them true treasures in the literary world. Have you ever thought about books as more than just things to read? They can be objects of beauty and innovation that capture the imagination. Can you imagine that daydreaming can be harmful? Daydreaming often feels like a mini vacation from reality, and it can actually boost your mental performance and lift your mood. But when daydreaming spirals into what experts call maladaptive daydreaming, it can disrupt your everyday life. This condition is marked by a tendency to retreat into vivid, persistent fantasies that can interfere with daily activities. People who experience maladaptive daydreaming may find themselves zoning out during conversations or struggling to complete tasks. As their focus shifts away from the present, it negatively affects their productivity and even social interactions. It's a delicate balance between enjoying a moment of creativity and letting those fantasies take over, so being aware of your daydreaming habits is key. How can you differentiate between healthy daydreaming and this overwhelming urge to escape? Discover how Thomas is changing the way we see art. Thomas has published a book that celebrates the imagination of children through incredible illustrations. This isn't just any book. It's a vibrant showcase of artwork created by kids, highlighting their creativity and joy. By sharing these artistic gems, Thomas aims to inspire other parents to recognize the beauty in their children's work and to transform those creations into cherished keepsakes. Imagine turning a child's doodle into a family masterpiece displayed on the wall. This initiative encourages parents to take a moment to appreciate what their little ones have created, boosting their confidence and encouraging further artistic expression. Thomas's work is a reminder that art is everywhere, especially in the hands of children, who see the world in ways that adults often overlook. How will you celebrate your child's creativity today? What happens when you stay awake for 11 days? In 1964, a teenager named Randy Gardner broke records by staying awake without sleep for a whopping 11 days. This extraordinary feat led to some strange and unsettling experiences. As the days passed, Gardner faced intense mood swings, vivid hallucinations, and even disturbing memory lapses. His brain was grappling with the effects of extreme sleep deprivation, which can be more than just inconvenient. Prolonged periods without sleep can lead to severe health issues, including increased risk of heart disease, weakened immunity, and in some cases, even death. Gardner's remarkable experiment shows how vital sleep is for our overall health and well-being. So the next time you think about pulling an all-nighter, remember Randy's record and consider the serious consequences of skipping those precious Z's. Ever wondered why sea levels are uneven? The truth is, the Earth's sea level isn't a flat surface. It varies due to several natural factors. Earth's rotation plays a crucial role, causing water to bulge at the equator. This bulging means the sea is slightly higher there compared to the poles. Additionally, gravitational fluctuations from large land masses influence sea levels. For example, when Ice Age glaciers melted, their weight changed, allowing oceans to rise unevenly in different areas. Weather also adds to this mix, with wind-driven waves and currents creating temporary highs and lows. It's fascinating how these factors combine to create a complex and dynamic sea surface. So the next time you look at the ocean, remember it's not just a simple, flat expanse. It's alive with movement and change. Isn't nature incredible? Prepare to be amazed by the Double Baby Woof program. This exciting national initiative offers a unique opportunity for adventurous souls to travel the world, all in exchange for swimming. Launched with the aim of promoting fitness and a love for exploration, the Double Baby Woof program invites participants to swim in various locations around the globe. By completing designated swimming challenges, individuals can earn travel credits, which they can use to visit beautiful destinations. Imagine paddling through clear blue waters in the Caribbean, swimming alongside tropical fish, or exploring stunning coastal towns while enjoying the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. The program also emphasizes community engagement, encouraging swimmers to connect with local cultures and inspire others to take up swimming as a fun and rewarding activity. So, are you ready to dive into this amazing adventure? Prepare to be amazed by the Terminator's bizarre origin story. Did you know that the iconic film was born from a very unusual place? James Cameron, the mastermind behind the blockbuster, came up with the chilling idea while battling food poisoning in Rome. As he lay sick, he experienced a vivid nightmare about a relentless robot hitman designed to eliminate him. This terrifying vision sparked his imagination, leading him to create a futuristic world where machines ruled and humans were on the run. The concept of an unstoppable cyborg turned into a groundbreaking film that captivated audiences and pioneered the science fiction genre. Cameron's experience melded horror and technology, showing just how wild ideas can spring from unexpected situations. Who would have guessed that a bout of food poisoning could lead to one of cinema's most memorable characters? Can you imagine that Russia breathes life into our planet? With its massive forests covering about 25% of the Earth's tree cover, Russia stands out as the leading oxygen producer worldwide. These lush green expanses, especially in Siberia, do more than just provide stunning landscapes. They play a vital role in combating climate change. By absorbing carbon dioxide, Russia's forests act as essential carbon sinks, helping to filter the air we breathe. This process not only cleans the atmosphere, but also releases fresh oxygen, which is critical for all living beings. The sheer scale of these forests, teeming with diverse wildlife and plants, reminds us of nature's incredible ability to balance ecosystems. Preserving these natural treasures is crucial. If we protect them, they will continue supporting life on Earth for generations to come. Isn't it fascinating how one country can have such a profound impact on global oxygen levels? Meet the captivating Senecio peregrinus plant. This remarkable succulent has leaves that look just like tiny dolphins, making it an exotic addition to any indoor garden. With its marine-inspired appearance, The Cynechio peregrinus is not just a visual treat, but also a low-maintenance houseplant. These unique leaves are not only adorable, but also help the plant store water, allowing it to thrive in dry conditions. As a result, you can easily care for it even if you lack a green thumb. The plant also produces vibrant yellow flowers when it blooms, adding more charm to its already stunning profile. Native to South Africa, this succulent enjoys bright, indirect sunlight and requires very little watering. Enthusiasts love to showcase it in trendy pots, often using it to create eye-catching displays. Its distinctive look makes it a favorite among collectors and casual plant lovers alike. Whether you're an experienced gardener or just starting out, adding a Cynechio peregrinus to your collection will definitely turn some heads. Why not bring a piece of the ocean home? Believe it or not, jabuticaba fruit grows on trunks. This fascinating tree native to Brazil takes fruit production to a whole new level. Imagine walking through a forest and spotting grape-like clusters hanging directly from the trunk and main branches of a tree. The jabuticaba tree does just that, producing plump, sweet fruits that almost seem to defy nature. These unique fruits boast a flavor that balances sweetness with a hint of acidity, making them a favorite among locals. The jabuticaba is not only delicious but also incredibly versatile. You can find it in various forms like juices, jams, and even wines. In Brazil, it's often harvested to celebrate festivals, where these fruits are enjoyed fresh or used in culinary delights. The sight of the dark purple and juicy clusters adorning the bark is nothing short of magical, making this fruit tree a must-see for anyone visiting Brazil. So the next time you think of fruit, remember that nature has some surprising tricks up its sleeve. This might surprise you: Google's camels in the desert. In 2014, Google embarked on a fascinating project in the Liwa Desert, located in the United Arab Emirates. They mounted 360-degree cameras on camels to capture stunning imagery for their popular Street View feature. This innovative move was designed to allow people around the world to explore the beautiful yet harsh landscape of Golden Dunes without ever leaving their homes. The camels, known for their ability to navigate difficult terrain, proved to be the perfect companions for this adventure. By utilizing these unique animals, Google was able to provide a rare glimpse into this expansive desert ecosystem, showcasing its beauty and challenges. Now, anyone with an internet connection can virtually trek across the sandy landscapes, observing the striking contrasts of the desert environment. The project also highlights how technology and nature can come together creatively, making it possible for people to appreciate places they may never visit in real life. So are you ready to explore the Liwa Desert through your screen? Have you ever seen a polar bear's secret skin? Beneath that fluffy white fur lies an interesting surprise. Polar bears actually have black skin. This might sound odd, but it helps them stay warm in their icy habitats. Their fur, while looking white, is actually transparent. It reflects light, creating that snowy appearance we often associate with these magnificent creatures. The structure of each hair is hollow, allowing sunlight to bounce inside and keep heat close to their bodies. This clever adaptation not only helps polar bears blend into their snowy surroundings, making it easier for them to hunt for seals, but also provides insulation against the frigid Arctic temperatures. While they might look like cuddly teddy bears, these powerful predators are perfectly adapted to thrive in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Next time you see a polar bear, remember that their beauty hides a fantastic secret about how nature equips them to survive. Most people don't know this, but Falkland Islands are sheep central. The Falkland Islands, a British overseas territory in the South Atlantic, boast an incredible sheep population that far outnumbers the human inhabitants. With around 500,000 sheep roaming the islands and only about 3,000 residents, each person is surrounded by approximately 166 sheep. This unique ratio isn't just a fun fact, it illustrates the importance of sheep farming to the local economy. The wool produced here is of high quality and highly sought after, while the meat from these sheep is also an essential export. The islanders depend on sheep farming for their livelihood, creating a culture deeply intertwined with these gentle animals. So the next time you think of the Falkland Islands, remember they're not just famous for their stunning landscapes, but also for being a sheep haven. What other surprising facts do you know about this remote paradise? Ever seen a hotel shaped like trees? The Sangha Beauty Crown Hotel in China is a stunning architectural marvel featuring 9 tree-shaped towers that truly stand out. This unique design is not just for show, it blends seamlessly with the surrounding landscape, creating a picturesque getaway that feels like a lush escape. With over 6,000 rooms, this expansive hotel caters to a variety of guests, ensuring comfort and luxury amidst nature. Imagine waking up to breathtaking views of greenery from your window or strolling through beautifully landscaped gardens that mimic the natural environment. Guests can enjoy numerous amenities, including wellness centers and outdoor activities, making it perfect for relaxation or adventure. It's a perfect fusion of comfort and nature, inviting you to experience tranquility like never before. Who wouldn't want to spend a night among the trees? Surprisingly, a solar explosion could affect us all. This explosion is known as a coronal mass ejection, CME, which is a huge burst of solar plasma and magnetic fields released from the sun's corona. CMEs can create a powerful shock wave that travels through space, and when directed toward Earth, they can cause serious disruptions. The last major CME to impact our planet took place in the 1890s, causing little harm due to the technology of the time. However, a modern CME hitting Earth could lead to widespread chaos, potentially crippling power grids and communication systems for millions. Experts warn that if such an event occurred today, it might plunge vast areas into darkness and disrupt everyday life. So while we admire the beauty of the sun, we should also consider the potential danger of its explosive nature. Why is Guinea-Bissau's flag so colorful and unique? This West African nation's flag, adopted in 1981, stands out because it boasts 12 vibrant colors, more than any other national flag in the world. Each hue and symbol on the flag tells a story about its diverse culture and rich history. Against a bright sky blue background, the flag features various images representing the country's aspirations for unity and progress. The bold colors symbolize the nation's cultural diversity, while the figures reflect the labor and natural abundance that define Guinea-Bissau. This dynamic and eye-catching design serves not just as a national emblem, but also as a powerful reminder of the country's identity and the dreams of its people. As you look at the flag, you can feel the spirit of Guinea-Bissau, from its beautiful landscapes to its vibrant communities. This unique flag resonates with the pride and hopes of its citizens, making it a standout in a world filled with flags. Have you ever seen a flag that tells such a rich story? You won't believe what AI can create now. This incredible technology is not just limited to text or images anymore. Artificial intelligence, or AI, can generate realistic videos that mimic real-life situations, like a cat cooking in a kitchen. These videos can appear so lifelike that it becomes challenging to tell what's real and what's cleverly crafted by algorithms. With advanced techniques like deepfakes and GANs, generative adversarial networks, AI learns from countless hours of footage to produce stunningly accurate representations. This rapid development in video creation raises exciting possibilities for entertainment, education, and even virtual reality. But it also brings concerns about misinformation. As we watch these videos online, we may find ourselves doubting the authenticity of what we see. Will we soon need a new skill, detecting AI-generated content? As technology continues to evolve, understanding these changes becomes crucial for navigating the digital world. Are we ready for a future where nothing is quite as it seems? Can you imagine that bees see the world differently? Bees have a remarkable visual system that sets them apart from many creatures. They possess 5 eyes, 2 large compound eyes and 3 smaller simple eyes known as ocelli. The compound eyes are truly a marvel, containing thousands of tiny lenses that help bees detect movement and navigate their surroundings with incredible agility. This is essential for their role as pollinators, as it allows them to spot flowers from afar. The ocelli, situated on the top of their heads, play another critical role by sensing light intensity, giving bees the ability to adjust their flight patterns based on the light around them. This unique combination of eyesight not only aids bees in finding food, but also ensures they effectively pollinate plants, contributing to the health of our ecosystems. Isn't it fascinating how such small creatures have such a sophisticated way to see the world? Did you know that army ants can float together? These fascinating insects have a remarkable survival strategy during floods. They form floating balls made entirely of themselves. When faced with rising waters, army ants band together, tightly grasping each other to create a buoyant cluster. This teamwork allows them to stay above the water's surface, breathing through tiny openings in their bodies. While this sounds incredible, it's even more astonishing that they can maintain this floating formation for hours or even days until the danger passes. The ants work seamlessly, shifting positions and continuously linking up as needed. This extraordinary behavior not only prevents them from drowning, but also protects the queen and the colony's young. It's an amazing example of cooperation in nature, proving that when they unite, they can overcome some of the harshest conditions. How cool is that?